Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Renters Warehouse Red Carpet here at the 2013 Twin Cities Film Fest. I'm Doug Sidney. It's an honor to have Daniel Stesson and Chad Nicholson here with us on the red carpet before their film tonight. Gentlemen, thanks so much for being here.
Thanks for having us.
Tell us a little bit about your film, The Gold Sparrow. It's an animated film. It's a short film. Do you two work in the field of animation and graphic design, or was this something that you pursued on your own in a way to do something different?
Well, actually the animator and the musicians approached us to make it. So they came to me kind of with the story, and then I wrote and directed and edited how it went, and then Chad masterfully produced the entire thing.
Have you worked in film before?
Did a lot of music videos, which this was originally going to be, and then I kind of got a little carried away with the story, and it then became 13 minutes long. And the band broke up, so it was,
oh, wow.
It was perfect.
Interesting. Now, what were you given to work on? Were you given a script? Were you given some test footage? What sort of a template were you given?
Okay, it's basically what happened is they were like, what if there's this whole world where this woman took all the color from the entire world? And I'm like, sounds like my regular day. And so what we did was I kind of created this story around that, and then we shot the entire thing like you would a regular film. And then what we do is we take that and then draw over it frame by frame.
So you used, or the film used, actors and green screen?
Yes. Well, some green screen. Most of it actually we shot in a warehouse, and then we dropped the backgrounds in behind it.
And sometimes actual places in round corners and at people's houses, and on a treadmill. So we'd do a treadmill and we'd run around in the circle.
All the running is on a treadmill, and then you kind of just like follow them around.
And then, this is so interesting, and then so you would actually take the environment in where the film was being shot, and you would animate that as well.
I would say it's almost half and half. It became less so the further we went along with it. So what happened is we would set it up with a backdrop, and we'd start finding talented background animators. And what they would do, Daniel would sort of urge them to create this world that we were, this sort of decrepit underworld with a rich, lively above world. So they were able to create these lively but still black and white backgrounds that inhabited this world.
Fascinating. What about this project influenced the two of you to say, yes, we're going to do this? What did you find that was intriguing or interesting, or was it just a challenge that you wanted to take on?
I believe it started as a favor.
Ah.
That was...
I love your candor.
Yeah, that was 4 years ago.
Yeah. Okay.
It started as a favor. We shot it, we edited it, we put the music to it, he added some score to it, and it slowly started building and building and building until we realized it was either do it for the next 15 months or drop it.
So you were brought on because you two both have visual and graphic arts background and music background, but you're saying you scored it as well?
No, we don't have background in either of those things.
Okay.
I'm a director, writer, editor.
I see. Okay.
He's the producer. So the animator couldn't be here today. He lives in Texas right now. He's done a ton of stuff. He worked on Scanner
Okay.
Darkly.
Oh yes.
And
okay.
And so we used that style. He kind of further developed the technology they were already using on that film, and he was like, listen, I think I can really bring this to the next level. And we were already good friends. I had worked with him in the past on a music video, so we had
3 other projects.
Oh,
yeah.
okay,
So
great.
we had a good relationship with him
Sure.
and the musicians.
Sure.
So the musicians had this, they wanted to make a music video, and so then I ended up, just as I do, kind of being what's the word I'm looking for? I did a little bit more than I thought that, what's that word?
Eyes were bigger than his
Yeah, exactly.
You bit off
it was
more than you could chew.
Yeah.
Right.
Anyways, then I ended up writing an extra. The song was already 6 minutes long, but then I ended up writing another 7 minutes of story, and we didn't want to drop that, so I kind of just cut the song where I thought it should be, and then I was like, well, what if this happened here? And then they have a whole slew of amazing, talented musicians that were able to then
Sure.
follow suit.
And now we're even so interested and in love with the story. It's something that we would like to either create into a video game in this same world or a feature in this same world. Luckily, we've had Daniel's written a pilot for Adult Swim, so we're going to put that out, see that, create that in the real world, and with the same technique.
Yeah.
And that's fantastic because you're highlighting the possible future of this project, of this film. How do you feel about the finished product?
Well, it finishes every time I see it. Today is where it will be the furthest along that it has ever been. Every single, we are still, we're done, finally. But it is the finished product. I don't know. I don't know if we're ever done. Did I just say we're done? We're not done. We're not done.
Yeah, but we have some tweaks.
It just never ends. We got to wrap it up.
No, that's fine. It's been fascinating talking to both of you. Thank you so
Thank
much
you.
for being here tonight.
Nice.
Daniel and Chad, I'm going to let you two send us out. Tell us the name of your film again, and if there's a website where fans can learn more about your project, please plug that as well. Go for it.
The film is called The Gold Sparrow.
The website is thegoldsparrowfilm.com. That's about it.
Awesome.